Hi, welcome back to Repairing Lawnmowers for Profit. Just got this dropped off earlier this afternoon. A couple, 2 or 3 more to do, a couple over there. I've just picked this up while I was out. I've been out this afternoon and I found this on Facebook Marketplace, and I noticed the picture of it was basically just a picture like that. And the chap wanted, I think it was £55 for it, and it was about 50 miles away. And as you can see, this is a self-propelled Honda mower, so I think I paid £60 or £65 for this, and someone came and delivered it this afternoon while I was out. So I've not, this is actually the first time I've seen it is now. He's even put the handle on, my wife's just put it in the garage, but I thought just for fun. It says it all works, and for me that's worth at least £175. So I thought, just before I do anything else, I'll take it outside and we'll just try and fire it up and see if it all works, because I'm always suspect of the drive not working. So I asked him a question. This handle wants tightening up. I just asked him, I said, does the drive work? He said, yep, it's all working fine. He said, I've just moved to a property where I've not got any grass, so I always like to hear that because it sounds genuine. So let's take it outside and see if it starts up. So it just wants a bit of a clean up. This fuel tap's on here. Not sure if I can get that on. No, you can. See if there's any fuel in here. Oh yeah, it's nearly full, look. So there's some petrol in it. I'll just give it a tip up in a second, make sure the blade's on right. In fact, I'll do that now. I won't film that, just because I've only got this to do with one hand. Let's see if I can do it. I'll see if I can do it from here. Let's just tip that up there. Oh, that's quite an heavy mower, yeah. So the blade's all on. You see the pins there? Means it's sat on the blade adapter, alright. I've got fuel, I made sure that's on. Now these Honda mowers, if they're all set up correctly, the valves in here sometimes need adjusting, the timing needs doing. But you know if they're working great, because when you pull the cord over, you don't get any pullback at all. It's normally really smooth. And if they're in real good order, they normally start up on the first pull, even if they've not been used or someone's just, you know, brought them to my house. So let's try this Honda mower. This is a great mower for that money. Self-propelled with the box, all the cables. This is for the first time I've seen it, honestly. All these cables look good under here and everything, so let's try it. Right, so let's give this a go. It's got a throttle on this. I'm just going to put it onto choke, and the petrol's turned on. I'm going to pull it over and see what we get. Wish me luck. Put on choke. This is a safety lever. That sticks a little bit. It's a little bit slow. Starts, we'll leave it on choke a little bit longer. Get on to choke again. All starts and runs alright, just it won't run on the slowest speed. Well, I'm more than happy with that for that price. That's fantastic. Took me a couple of goes just to get it to run on the slowest speed. Probably my fault, so I didn't leave it on choke long enough. It wasn't warmed up. So basically with this, I'm just going to clean it up. I'll probably put a plug in it and change the oil. I'll have a look at the belt guard underneath and clean that out. It's going to take me no more than I would say half an hour to do this and list it back on Facebook Marketplace with a nice listing rather than just in the bottom of someone's shed. Let's take a look in here as well. Yeah, air filter wants a bit of a clean, but it's not so bad. Less than half an hour's work. I reckon I'm going to make myself £100 here. A little bit of rust on this deck there. That'll clean off. I think that'll come up quite nice. So let's just give it a quick clean off with this hose pipe, and just see. Even after that, just see how much better it looks. The garden's just sort of started to bed in. It's a bit. As I had it turfed last year, I haven't really been out here much. I haven't done many videos, but it's a little bit spongy, and it's all not so good in places because it's not getting enough air to it and enough sun. So we've not had any. It's been rubbish. So. I'll just get a hose pipe and we'll just clean this off and just see what it looks like. Well, that didn't go too well. Look at this now, it's not raining or anything. I've just been cleaning this, look, and I've only just bought this about 3 weeks ago. The hose pipe's just broke. Anyway, this will have a trip over my new steps anyway. It's like one of them Tom and Jerry cartoons, isn't it? Right, anyway, after the flood, just going to dry this off and I'm just going to clean it up a bit. But as you say, it's running great. I'm probably just going to maybe just tidy that sticker up a little bit along there. And I'm just going to clean this up really. I'll have a look at the oil in a minute and we'll see what sort of state that's in. But this one's nothing doing really. Everything's just ready to go, isn't it? As you can see, you know, I've done nothing to it. I've just spent 5 minutes tightening these handles up. These want tightening up a little bit and that's about it. I'm not going to go to too much trouble with that. And I'm hoping this year that now I've got a bit of grass, it might, you know, from a sales point of view, it might just look a bit nicer on some grass. Because if you watch the early videos, I had slate in the garden. I'm just thinking if I list these this year and it looks like the garden's a little bit tidier, that might help the sales as well. You never know your luck, do you? Just a note about washing these off as well, or any motor, that once you've washed it off, just do yourself a little favour, just start it up again for a minute or so, just make sure it still runs, because you never know, you might have just got something in the wrong place. So I'll just bang myself back onto choke again, I'll just try it again. Yes, that's fine. What I really like about these Honda mowers is the way they start up. I mean, you just pull it over once it's so smooth. Watch this. There's no like kickback or anything. Everything's just set up nice. You just don't hurt your arm. You just pull it. I have to wonder just how slowly and how easily I could do this. Let's see it. Let's see how slow we can start this Honda up. It's amazing, isn't it? I'm hardly even doing it. Look. Yeah, these are brilliant mowers. So I'm going to sharpen the blade and do the oil on this. Put another plug in it, and I'll just blow the air filter out with the my airline. As I've said on previous videos, if you don't have an airline, an air compressor, get something called a kind of air duster. Or if you're not tight like me, just buy a new air filter. And as far as I'm aware on this machine, everything's ready to sell. So this is how quick and easy it can be to start repairing these. And it's obviously the time of year. The clocks have changed today. And I've got my own mowers with my dad at the minute, 'cause he has a boat mower and he's just using it for that. But I've got Martin Butler on Retro Restore laugh because I've got another mount field there. I've got a mount field there and I've got another mount field there. And he'll be saying, you like your mount fields? Well, this way, Martin. Look, I've got a Honda there, look. How about that? Something different. Look, a Honda. In fact, just for the sake of the video, it's an OHC 160cc, so a nice powerful motor in this. I might just see what I can do with that bit as well there, but say I'm not going to go too mad. This is a good mower, and I've got a great sale there. Keep your eye on Facebook Marketplace. You can even put a radius in on there as to how far away you want to travel to pick something up. So take a look on there and get your settings set up. You can even do it on your phone. And there's no fees for selling on there, so I'm using this quite a bit at the minute. And this is one of the better buys I've had off it recently.